Hi, well, my name is Joey Girgos, and welcome to Kids Talkin' Sports. Our topic today is Super Bowl 50. Our mini topics are who's going to win, Cam Newton, Heisman Award winner, Cam versus Manning, SI Kidz, and football quiz. So our first mini topic, who's going to win Super Bowl 50? I was thinking that the Panthers, because they're an explosive offense and they have a very strong defense. And the Panthers, they did not have a good game against the Patriots. Peyton did not show good arm, and but the reason they won is because the Patriots had such a bad game. And Cam Newton, Super Cam, he's really, really good, and he's been having the best season of his life. So it's going to be tough for the Broncos to win, and I'm confident in the Panthers that they're going to win. And now to our second topic, Cam Newton, Heisman Award winner. Cam Newton is the 12th player in football history to play in a Super Bowl after winning the Heisman Award in college. He won it while he was in Auburn. He is the best quarterback in Auburn history. There was only one of those players who actually didn't win a Super Bowl. And Cam, he's had, like I said, the best season of his life. And I think if they win, he would probably be the MVP because of such a good season. I mean, if he doesn't have the greatest game of his life, and let's say Luke Kuechly has the best game of his life, I mean, he would be the MVP. But I think if Cam even has an exceptional game because of his great performance of the season, he would win the MVP for the NFL, and he would probably win it for the Super Bowl. And now to our third topic, Cam versus Manning. Remember when it was Brady versus Peyton Manning, number 17? Now it's Cam versus Manning, number 1, and I'm not necessarily number 1, but number 1 in the Super Bowl. It's going to be a head-to-head battle versus these two quarterbacks against each other. I mean, it's really going to be tough for both of them because they could both throw touchdowns, they can both throw it deep, but I mean, you know that Peyton, he said this might be my last game, and I think Peyton Manning obviously wants to win the Super Bowl for his last game. It's going to be tough for him because of Cam Newton and the Panthers' defense, but he will probably have a good game in my opinion because he's been strong and he's battled through his injuries and being back up to Brock Osweiler, and he's come back. I think he's come back very well. And now to our fourth topic, Sports Illustrated Kids. I got this from sportsillustratedkids.com magazine. It has a little then to now, a look at the big game. It says Super Bowl 1 versus Super Bowl 50, and then has a fun fact. So how low-key was the first Super Bowl between Green Bay and Kansas City compared to today's game? The opening coin toss, one official and 4 captains met at midfield. And at Super Bowl 50, this year, the Super Bowl 50, the 50-yard line will be crammed full of people holding cameras and microphones. At Super Bowl XLIX, there are at least 16. And the fun fact is, in 49 years, the coin has come up tails 25 times and heads 25. Media coverage. A total of 770 media credentials were issued for Super Bowl 1. Good luck getting a decent seat in the press box. Last year, the NFL issued 6,329 media credentials. And the fun fact is, in 2012, the NFL started selling tickets so fans could attend Media Day. And for television, since CBS had rights to both the NFL and NBC had rights to the AFL, both networks aired Super Bowl 1. They paid $1 million each. The game didn't sell out and was blacked out in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 50 will air on CBS. The game rotates between these three networks, NBC, Fox, and CBS. Each pays $3 billion a year. The fun fact is Super Bowl XLIV was the first to draw an audience of more than 100 million viewers on TV. Then the halftime show. Fans were treated to 2 college marching bands, a jazz trumpeter, and a high school drill team and flag girls. And at Super Bowl 50, English band Coldplay will headline the Super Bowl 50 show. If you're not excited, your parents will probably be. And then the fun fact is that the Super Bowl XXIII audience participated in the world's largest card trick. And the game ball. The NFL champ Packers had the ball. When the NFL champ Packers had the ball, they used a Wilson NFL game ball. When the Chiefs had the ball, they used a Spadling AFL model, which was slightly longer. The anniversary ball will be made by Wilson, which has provided the balls for the previous 49 games. This year's model features a gold 50 logo. And there is a fun fact, which is because of cloudy skies, Super Bowl VIII was the only game that used a striped football. The trophy. The first 4 winners received the World Professional Football Championship trophy made by famed jeweler Tiffany & Co. In addition to the Lombardi Trophy, this year's winner will get a gold-plated 50 trophy. In 1970, the trophy was renamed after Vince Lombardi, the Packers coach who won the first. And the last fact, sorry that I'm taking so long, commercials. At the first Super Bowl, a 30-second ad cost about $37,500. But the first truly memorable commercial didn't come until 7 years later when Jets quarterback Joe Namath was slathered in shaving cream and got something to sell. 30 seconds of airtime at this year's big game will cost you a cool $5 million. The coolest sports halftime ad premiered in 1993. It featured Larry Bird and Michael Jordan playing horse. And that's it for our look at the big game from SI Kidz. And our last thing of Kids Talkin' Sports, our football quiz. What is the maximum number of players allowed on an NFL team? You will hear the answer next week. It's been great talking with you. I'll see you next time on Kids Talkin' Sports.